So let's start. Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. Today is the last day before going into summer. So now finally feels like summer is getting warmer. So sun is getting higher, and usually June 21st or around that time the summer solstice, that longest day of that year. So fire elements is fire element is really waking up and getting stronger. Then energy around us is getting stronger. So that's what the summer is about. So just to kind of during the summer, how you might want to just to remember during the summertime, we don't see summertime. So just wanted to provide some information. So the summer is that the heart meridian and the small intestines according to Chinese traditional medicine. So that's also spiritual energy is the joy. Spiritual energy is a joy and love that highly we are able to access during the summer time or even right now. So it's already entered the summer. So as always, we practice that everything starts from right here, and your intention and your mindset, that's where we initiate. So I want you to think of yourself like a magnet or magnet, that you are gathering that particular energy that you hold within yourself. So that means if you have a joy, if you have a love and openness, you are gathering that the same exact energy pulling towards you. I really believe so, truly believe so, that that energy, your intention of joy and love that you can really pull towards you. You can gather that. And trust that, and we are kind of cultivating that particular energy that you really like to have during the summer. As I said, that the joy and love is very easy to access because of the sunlight. So what you initiate today or now within yourself, that you are actually collecting and more become powerful. Okay, so that note, let's begin. So let's take a moment to sit down, to rest our hands, right hand on your belly. You can close your eyes to feel. Then left hand on your heart. Just take a moment here and settle into this body and feel the belly on your right hand go in and out with breath. And notice the heartbeat on your left hand. Feel the left hand touching to the heartbeat. And appreciating this life you have at the moment and the breath. And let's together inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. And inhale. Exhale. And let's do 3 parts of breath. So we are sipping the breath 3 times, then followed by long exhalation. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, inhale. One more inhale. And exhale, gently let go. Soften your shoulder, relax your rib cage, belly and hips coming to the ground. From here, while we inhale 3, sipping breath, paying attention lower belly, inhale. And notice the diaphragm, inhale. And notice the heart center, inhale. Exhale, let it go. And connecting to the ground. And again, let's do 3 sipping breath. Exhale, let it go. And relax your body, resting down here. And yoga breath through the nose, in and out. So today our practice is to ignite joy and a fire or your passion, your compassion. So inner fire that we are igniting. Slowly, let's release our hands out and up. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center. And bow your head down and let's set our intention, dedication for today's practice. And connecting the joy within yourself and trust the joy you feel at the moment is continue to be here, trusting that you already have joy. And slowly open our eyes and we're gonna lie down to the ground. When you come to the ground, okay, have one block close by, you're gonna lie down. Okay, when you come to the ground, reach your hands over the head and reach your legs to the back. Take a big inhaling. Open your mouth, so let it go. Again, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Alright, hug our knee to the chest, both knee to the chest. Gently roll side to side. And notice what you notice without judgment. Maybe your lower back feels a little different today, or your knees feels a little different today, or your neck. Just simply noticing and sending your care there where you find different. Whatever you notice, sending your care, compassion, kindness, gentleness there. Okay, now spread your arms wide to the side. Your palm is facing upward and feet down to the mat. And we're gonna move our knees side to side. So you can start from small, then maybe gradually wider if you feel it. Then notice the back of the hands connecting to the ground and bend your elbow gently and bring your elbow towards the side of the body. Then as you inhale, reach your hands out and over the head and maybe your thumb touches each other. So sliding your outside of the arm and to the ground and moving your hands up and down like making a snow angel. But you can bend your elbows if you like. Okay, we're gonna add another thing. So you can lower your head side to side or just moving your head. All right, when you are ready, and we're gonna straighten our legs and hands go over the head again. Then bend your right knee towards the chest. Then gradually move your right knee to the left side. Then move your arms to as if you are touching the knee. Then move your hands so you are sliding your hands. Continue to make making a snow angel and coming back to the center and straighten your leg. And now left knee towards the chest and roll to the right side. Then your hands, both hands goes towards the left knee. Rolling to the right. Then open your arms wide and sliding and coming back to the center. So this is a very basic instruction, but basically you are rolling side to side and you are moving your hands freely to make a big circle, well, to bring the range of motion gradually opening and just roll side to side. If you like, you can lift your legs straighten up and okay, let's keep moving and your head is rolling side to side. You can do slow, you can do quick. Okay, let's do one more each side. Okay, and when you are down, let's slowly coming down to the ground and bending your knees and plant your feet down. So now here we are bringing a block between your hands. So we are catching a block between your palms like this. Okay. Then reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Then plant your feet down and tuck your navel towards the spine and press in the lower back so you can feel the length to the back of the body and lower back. Then as you inhale, reach your hands up and over the head. Then inhale, lift your feet up and place the block on your shin bone and balance there. And hands goes over the head. And if you like, just the balancing knees 90 degree, or you can gradually straighten your leg if that's available. Oopsie, so block size. All right. Then inhale, lift your heads up and catch the block. Then hands goes over the head. And maybe straighten your leg if you like. Then inhale, lift your head and place the block to your knees. And we're gonna go on like this. And core work. And notice the belly or navel pressing in towards the spine. If your lower back is kind of floating upward, try to ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place the block onto your knees. Hands goes over the head. Then catch the block again. Release our feet down. Place your block on your belly. Then move your knees gently side to side. Now bring your block between your thighs. Squeeze the block. So you can do narrow side or a second side, so whichever you like to. Then squeeze the block and plant your feet down. So your feet is hip distance apart. And squeeze the block and hands come by your side and lift your hands. Go up and over the head and lift your hips up and maybe lift your heels off the ground. Exhale, slowly lower down and hands come by your side. So we are strengthening our core center line. Inhale, left. Then exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale. So as you move your hands, notice we are gradually opening our chest and heart area. Okay, and lift. Last one. Then keep your hips high and bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. And move your shoulder blade towards each other and away from your ear. So we are lengthening the neck. Then slowly untuck the chin or just notice the space to the front of the neck. And ground your feet and lift your heels up and squeeze the glute, squeeze the pelvic block, then relax and squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift your hips up, heels up, hands goes over the head. And exhale, slowly lower, lower. And catch the block away and drop your knees one side, then other side and move. Relax your feet too. Relax your ankle as well as you move side to side. Okay. So let's come to happy baby. Open your legs wide and bend your knees and move your feet or sole of the foot to the ceiling. So you don't need to catch the feet, but make sure that your head resting down to the ground. And find the length to the back of the neck and the front of the neck. And you can move your head side to side. All right, and slowly we're gonna release down and hug your knees, and we're gonna roll up and down. So roll it up and down, or you can roll one side and sit down. And roll up and down, and 3, 2, 1, and cross your leg. And we are coming to downward facing dog or child pose. Now we're gonna gradually walking forward, one step at a time, and forward, and forward, and bending forward. Feet is apart, hip distance. Bend your knees a lot, and catch the elbow maybe, and relax. You might shake side to side if you like. All right, ground ourselves. Let's load ourselves to standing. Take your time. All right, so now we are bringing our hands onto our thighs and push your hips to the back. You are bending your knees. Inhale, cat and cow, look forward. Then exhale, rounding your back. So I am bringing my hands into my inner thigh so I can round myself really good. Then inhale, looking forward. Then exhale, rounding the back, really creating the space to the between the shoulder blade, lumbar spine, lower back, and do few rounds at your own pace. And the next inhalation, ground your feet. We're gonna rise up, and hands goes up and over the head, and catch the elbows. Catch the elbow, inhaling to lift your elbows upward. So feet is apart, and you might gradually lift your heels off the ground and open your toes wide. And notice the ball of the foot supporting, lifting up. Then one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees. Bend forward, let your arms swing. Relax. Let's do again. Ground your feet, rising, hands goes out and up. And catch the elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows upward. You might lift your heels off the ground if you like, but engage the center line, the pelvic floor, glute, and your thigh. One more up, inhale. Exhale, drop your heel, bend your knees, bend forward. Relax your head and let your arms swing. All right, then slowly lowering ourselves to stand. Let's do breath of joy. So breath of joy is 3 inhalation, and we are swinging our arms forward and back. Then 1 exhalation, open your mouth wide and say, and let the things out. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, 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 inhale. 2 more times, your own pace. Last big one. And slowly coming up to the center, and your feet is a little wider. And we're gonna swing our arms, wrap your hands around your body. So you can tap your belly, you can tap your lower back, however you like to. And tap, tap. And also we are shifting away to our toes, ball of the foot, and heels down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, gradually back to center. And plant your feet down to the mat. And spread your fingers wide, and we're gonna expand. Expand like becoming the magnet, gathering the same energy that you have. And exhale, hug ourselves, bend your knees, lounge your back, and drop your head if you like. You can come lower. Then we're gonna do again, ground your feet and rise. Spread your fingers wide and expand. Then exhale, hug, bend your knees, lounge your back. Then last one more time. Inhale, rising. Expand. Exhale, hug. Bend your knees, round in the back. Opening the back of the body. You can drop your arms like an elephant. We're going to swing our upper body side to side. Okay, and slowly we are coming up to the center. So I suggest, I suggest to look to the longer side of the yoga mat. Then bring our feet apart, wider. So while that does still, you are able to ground yourself and hold yourself strong. Okay. Then inhale, lift your arms up to the side. Then look to your right toe and point your right toe out. So this is my right toe. And bend your right knee and come into warrior two. And feel the left foot. Your back foot is grounding. Notice that. Then inhale. We're going to come up. Keep your arms there. Then switch the foot. So your left foot, look to the left foot, point your left toe out, bend your left knee, and coming lower to warrior two. So your kneecap, your toe goes same direction. That's so important. Then exhale, release our hands and hands on your hip. Then we're gonna pivot in your toes again, pointing to the longer side of the yoga mat. Then inhale, looking upward. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your hands. You can use the block too. You can bring your hands onto the mat and reach your hands forward, head down. You can also use the block if you like. And if you like, you can rest your head, the forehead onto the block. That's help you to relax. And we are finding our strengths of our feet and legs. One more breath. And inhale, half it, left. Then bend your knees and hands come onto your hip. And we're going to rise up to stand. Now point your right toe to the shorter side of the mat. So your right toe point to the shorter side of the mat. Then inhale, hands reach. Exhale. Move your right hand forward and right elbow, right knee. Left hand go up and over the head to extend its side angle. So we are stretching the left side of the body, left heel to the left fingertip. One more breath. And look up to the ceiling. All right, now look down to your right toe and we're going to come up. Okay, hands on your hip. We're going to pivot our feet. So now left toe point to the left side and right toe maybe like pointing to the longer side of the mat or a little bit angle, 45-degree angle. And then inhale, reach our hands out, bend your left knee, then reach your left hand, and elbow to the knee, and right hand go up and over the head. So now we are opening the right side of the body. Then gradually look into the ceiling and find the length to the back of the neck, last breath. Then inhale, we're going to come up, hands on your hip, pivot your feet, and face to the longer side of the mat. Okay, so now it's a choice of we're going to do the same way that the hands on your hip or hands behind you, interlace your fingers. And inhale, put your hands back. So if this is not comfortable, just catch the wrist line. Exhale, bend forward. Bend your knees. Bend forward, head down, and maybe that goes up. Or maybe hands down to the block or to the floor. And relax your head. Let's stay here one more breath. Then exhale, let go your hands down to the ground. Welcome to use the block. Point your toes out. So both toes out, bend your right knee. And bend your left knee. So you can do just halfway. Or you can go lower. You can stay one place longer and you can do slow, or you can keep moving. All right. And then coming back to the center, bending your knees and bring your hands on your thigh and let's rise. So standing, feet quite wide, point your toes out. Then when you bend your knees, your knee and toe goes same direction. So you can come here higher or you can come lower if you are comfortable. But make sure that you are taking care of yourself. All right, the hands on your thigh. So your knee and toe goes same direction outward. So even your right shoulder goes in. Right shoulder goes into twist. Your knee still stay the same way. Then we are releasing. So we do the twist to release the shoulder, lower back, inner thigh. Then inhale coming up to the center, the other way. So now left shoulder goes in and look to the right side. Then inhale coming up. Then let's do it again. Right shoulder in and twist. Inhale coming up. Exhale, left shoulder. And then slowly coming back to the center. Okay, so this one is a little bit the shorter stance, so you are bringing your feet a little bit closer. Then look to the right toe, point your right toe to the longer side of the mat and reach your hands out. So this is a Trikonasana triangle. Reach your right hand forward and push your left hip to the back. Then right hand, right leg, left hand to the sky. And your gaze, your eyes look to the left finger up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Keep our neck long. Okay, bend your right knee and let's come up. Okay, the other way. So we're gonna pivot our left toe to the left side. So your right toe is a little coming in. Inhale, hands reach. Then reach your left hand forward and right hip to the back. Left hand forward, right hip to the back. Then left hand, left leg, right hand to the sky. And you can slide your hands down if you are comfortable. And lengthening the neck. Then gaze to the right finger. So sometimes when I say gaze to, it doesn't need to move the face. You can just move the eyeball, then gaze into the corner of your eye to look up. So peripheral vision. So it's kind of you are moving the eyeball to the side and try to look how much you can see at the side. All right, bend your front knee and coming up to the center. All right, hands on your hip and we're gonna move our feet a little bit more closer. Then let's face to the front of the yoga mat. Okay, let's face to the right foot. Right foot. Then try to ground your left foot. You might use a block too. Left foot down and move your left hip to face to the right foot. All right. Inhale, both hands goes up. Exhale, hands go behind you. Catch the elbow. Or you can do reverse namaste. Then ground your feet. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Then exhale, bend your right knee and lower your head. So you can stay halfway or you can drop your head. But the feel, so important here is you are finding your feet, strong leg, finding the center. Last breath. Inhale, coming up, inhale to lift your head. Then pivot and face to the other direction, so to the left foot. So you're gonna adjust your feet. So I have not the heel to heel alignment, so I have a little bit, heels to heel is apart. So more your heel is apart, you have a stability. And if you bring your heel to heel alignment, that's more challenging. So you can choose whichever works for you. Ground your right foot and face to the left toe side. Catch the elbow behind you, or you can have your palms together behind you. Ground, inhale, lengthening your spine. Then exhale, bend your front knee, bend forward. Finding the ground, finding your center. Last breath. Inhale, slowly rising up. Then pivot to face to the longer side of the mat and let go your hands. Then bring your feet together to the center. Then find your feet and try to zip your legs together. Inhale, hands reach up. Okay, we are catching your right wrist with your left hand, right wrist with your left hand, and ground your feet and inhale, reach your hands upward. Then exhale, move your hands to the left. So we are opening the right side of the body. And then inhale, coming up to the center. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbow, and let your arms swing, relax. Again, inhale, rising. Catch other side, so your left wrist, right hand. Inhale, left hand go up. Exhale, hands goes to the right side. Forgot to mention last time, but relax your head to the right arm and look to the ceiling. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, drop your elbows, swing. Okay, so now we are coming down to the ground, to the seat. Palms together to the heart center. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, bend your knees, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, pull your hips back, and we're gonna come to the seat. Sit down. Then sit down and pick up your legs, feet. So bring our belly towards your thigh and relax your shoulder. And keep your neck long. You can stay here or you can gradually lift your feet higher. Maybe let go your hands to balance the pose. And here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And cross the leg. And the hands goes up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your right side. So your left hand go to the right knee. Left hand goes to the right knee and we twist. And try to move your eyeball to the back, even you don't move your head much. So we are moving our eyeball. If you can look distance means if you have a wall close by, it's difficult. And then slowly looking forward. So keep your hands as it is, your left hand, the right knee. Then now we're gonna move your head to the left. Then now move your left eyes to the corner. So corner of your left eye. So face doesn't maybe turn that much, but your eyes can move. Then slowly release. All right, hands goes up, stretch. Exhale, twist to the left side. Now your right hand goes to the left knee. Left hand go behind you, or you can catch behind. Then move your head and move your face to the left side. Then move your eyeball to the left corner. Then slowly look forward. Then move your face to the right side, so it's the same hand. Your right hand still onto your left knee. Then now move your eyeball to the right corner. And then slowly releasing. All right. So now straighten your leg forward, please. Bend your right knee. So it's a Janushasana, but we are keep moving. Inhale, ground your left thigh down to the mat and hands goes up. Then exhale, move your hands forward. Then move your hands to the right side. And right hand behind you, left hand touch to the ear. Point your left toe out and looking up. So this is option 1. If you like to do option 2, lift your hips up and look back. Then exhale, release our hips down and move your hands to the right and forward and to the left a little bit, twist here. Let's do 2 more rounds like this, your own pace. So you are moving your hands, big circle. You can lift your hips up or doesn't need to lift your hip. And slowly releasing the hips down and look to the front. Okay, switch the other side. So right leg forward and bending your left knee. Then ground your right leg down and lift your hands. Exhale, bend forward. Then move your hands to the left side, left hand down behind you, right hand touch to the ear. Point your right toe to stretch the front of the body. If you like, you can lift your hips. Then exhale, slowly lower hips down and move your hands to the front and to the right side. 2 more rounds. Then when you are done, face to the front. Stretch your both legs. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands reach up and forward. Hover your belly over to your thigh. We are opening the back of the body. You can slide your hands under your leg and relax. Then slowly release. Okay, I didn't mention this earlier, but if you have a cushion, well, I have a bolster. If you have a bolster, that's great, but cushion will do too. So in the center of the yoga mat, we're gonna bring the two blocks. So this structure can be a little bit confusing when we are looking at the screen. Then you place the cushion on top. So this is just a softness, but the block is a height. Then your right hip comes on top of this structure. This is a great way to stretch the side of the body. Then right hand come down. Move slowly so that you are not surprising your body. And head resting onto the right arm. Stretch your leg and left leg stack over and left hand goes over the head. This is a great way to actually stretch in the side IT band, also the hip flexor that I can feel it. And opening the side of the body, of course, opening our shoulder. Then we're gonna stay here for some time, maybe few minutes. But this way that our natural gravity is help to stretch the side of the body. Then if you are not comfortable, you might adjust it. So if you have a bolster, it's the same way. Then relax your head, really resting onto the arm, to the ground. And if you like, you can bend your upper leg, left knee, left foot can come inside of the right thigh if that feels good. But you can keep your legs as it is. Then we're gonna gradually, next moment, bring your belly onto the structure on the block. Stack your forearm, resting your forehead down onto your arm. So it's a nice, giving nice massage to your belly. But if you had a big breakfast or lots of water, then if you're not comfortable, just take it easy. Then, when you are ready, we're gonna switch to the other side. So that means your left side of the hips are going onto the bolster. Then stretch your left arm, resting your head there. Then right hand, right leg stacking over the left. And relax your head. And let your body just fall towards the ground, feeling the gravity. And naturally opens to the right side of the body. Last breath. Maybe bending your right knee if you like right foot come inside of the left side. Now when you are ready, release. And come onto your belly, your structure, and belly resting on that structure and resting here. Or you could do child pose too. Child pose, your forehead resting onto, or your head resting onto the cushion and resting your elbows there too. Now when you are ready, slowly we're gonna rise. So now come onto your back and you might use the block for Viparita Karani or you can come to shoulder stand. So which means your back down. You might have the block under your hip legs goes up or you might do shoulder stand. And looking up to the toes. So whichever the pose you choose, you are looking to your toes. And relax your jaw. When we do, this shoulder stand can be challenging pose. So when we do certain challenging pose, we kind of tense ourselves to getting into the pose. But we become aware of that, then if we can relax that. Relax into the pose. Just to soften your jaw and throat and keep breathing, that helps. And maybe Halasana, your toes go over the head. Catching the outer edge of the yoga mat or interlace your fingers behind you. Then creating a space to your neck, front of the neck. Last breath. Bending your knees, knee towards the chest and lower your hips down to the mat. And the fish pose. Slide your palms under the hip. Straighten your leg, lift your chin up and open. Now when you are ready, slowly release. And a happy baby, or you can hug your knee to the chest. And cross your right over the left, or just dropping your both knee to the right side. And we're gonna twist. Spread your arms wide and look. So your knee is right and look to the left. And coming back to the center the other way. Knee to the left, look to the right. And coming back to the center. Okay, so now we're gonna do bumblebee breath. So you can lie down, but your hand finger formation is like this. So we are hovering your fingers over the eyes so that we are blocking the lights. And your thumb comes to close your ear so you can really focus on the vibration of your that creating a sound. So today, let's do the low, it's a humming sound, but it's more like a very low um, frequency and vibrate and feel the vibration to the back of the throat or towards the back of the neck. So that actually helps to kind of resonate and activate the vagus nerve that creating the parasympathetic nervous system. So let's do 5 times like that. So inhalation. Then when you exhale, hum. 4 more rounds. When you are done, Shavasana, last pose for this practice. Lie down to the mat. And relaxing everything, resting down. Soften, letting go. Whatever you feel that you are holding on. And we are igniting the fire, inner fire within ourselves. And I like to share with you the quote by Joseph Campbell. When people say that what we are all seeking is a meaning of life, I don't think that's what really we are seeking. I think that what we are seeking is an experience of being alive, so that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. One more time. People say that what we are all seeking is a meaning of life. I don't think that's what we are really seeking. I think that What we are seeking is an experience of being alive, so that we actually feel the rapture of being alive. Gradually invite the movement, fingers and toes. Appreciating the life you have here, this moment. And hug our knee to the chest. And gently and feel the fire within ourselves, within, inside of you, around your small intestine or your belly. All right, let's take a big inhale, reach our hands over the head and straighten your leg. And let's stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. Let's do one more time. Take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. And hug our knee to the chest. Thanks to our body, mind, and our heart, what we have today. Roll to one side. And gradually coming up to a comfortable seated position, eyes closed. Together, inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of offering the peace and joy that you have inside, and now you are sharing it to others, all direction, like becoming the lighthouse, radiating your joy, peace, love, and all direction around you. Thank you so much for letting me guide through your practice and sharing your energy here today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the season that you joined for this early parts of the year. It's already half year is past. You know, this just the last, talking about the fire, we had a full moon, right? It's called blue moon, and I think it was like lots of yang energy or fire elements to it. And also this year is a fire horse year, so there's a lot of fire elements in this year. So when we have a fire, it's also, it says that a transformation. So you have a kind of energy of transforming things to the something else. Maybe fear, doubt to kind of love and joy. That's what we talk about in yoga. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful summertime.